Have you ever noticed that most arguments collapse when someone gets personal? It is a pattern of reasoning you've probably seen in your life, probably within the last month. It could be an argument with a friend or in a political debate or online in a comment section that collapses into just insults. The phrase ad hominem is Latin for to the person. The mistake happens when someone responds to an argument by attacking the person who made it, instead of thinking through the argument itself. To see how this works, let's look at a simple example. Imagine my friend Jack says, "Cats stay indoors. They use a litter box. Dogs need to be walked, and they require more work. So cats are a better domestic pet." Now imagine I reply to that and I say, okay, but Jack is a total jerk. If I ignore his reasons and I dismiss everything he said because of his personality, I have made an ad hominem move. Even if, let's say, Jack is difficult to talk to, his personality does not determine the quality of his reasoning. This is the basic structure of the fallacy. Person P makes a claim. Person P has some flaw or a personal detail, so the claim must be false. In most cases, the flaw is irrelevant to the argument. Philosophers usually divide the logical fallacy ad hominem to 4 different forms. First is abusive ad hominem. This is the most straightforward version, attacking someone's character. You are wrong because you are lazy. You lost the argument because you are stupid. This distracts from the claims that are being made. Second is circumstantial ad hominem. This version questions the person's circumstances. Imagine Melissa argues the following: animals are sentient. Killing sentient beings for food is immoral. Therefore, killing animals for food is immoral. If I answer, for example, well, Melissa, you work for a vegan food company, so your argument is invalid. I have attacked her situation, but not her reasoning. People can have motives, conflicts of interest, or personal backgrounds, but they can still offer sound arguments. Third is tu quoque. This targets someone's inconsistency. For example, Mary, you eat meat yourself, so your argument is wrong. Pointing out hypocrisy can reveal tension in a person's behavior, but it does not address the truth or falsity of their claim. Fourth is guilt by association. This version tries to discredit someone because they share a belief with a disliked person or a group. For example, Hitler was a vegetarian, so your argument for vegetarianism must be invalid. The association is irrelevant to whether the argument is strong. Ideas need to be evaluated by their own merits. People fall into these patterns for familiar reasons: anger, frustration, distrust, insecurity, or tribalism, or simply a desire to win an argument quickly. Attacking a person feels easier than thinking through reasoning, but it also ends conversations and it blocks understanding. An ad hominem fallacy appears whenever criticisms focus on the speaker rather than the actual claim that they make.